الباندات حلوه. اوكي اصبر، دارك زيرو هم الديفنس، الباندات مره سكبوا الدولة، سكبوا لهم بسرعه، نبي نشوف الباندات. اوكي الباندات جريم و سوليد سنيك. امبي يلعب سوليد سنيك كثير، جريم جريم قوي قبل شوي لعبوا كثير جريم. شوفوا اظن لا ما لعبوا جريم، غريبه. ليش من دون جريم؟ نرجع نتكلم. بندوا جريم، دارك زيرو بندوا جريم وسوليد. اول شيء هم ما يبون يبندون اي شيء يلعبه امبي. ما اذكر متى امبي لعب جريم، بس باند حلو جريم، ترى باند مره حلو. وهو شيء بدوبه هي اللي هو الماستر بدروم والهذا ديم والله. اوكي سبويت وان شوت حلو بدايتهم مره حلو، مره حلو اللعب. باندات شوفوا فاير ريبليون غريبة. لا مو غريبة صراحة، ميرا حلوة، بس كسل قوي هنا صح. بانداتهم جيد. امبي ايش قاعد تسوي؟
They amassed almost 25 kills back on map number 1, and they are just playing with their food on the side of Dark Zero here. A good jump out from Fultz. As a flawless round
what the hell
will greet us on
اول راوند flawless راوند. ليه كذا؟ ايش كله اخطاء الجيم هذا كله اخطاء صراحة. اسوأ شيء صراحة انك في البطولات انه ما يمديك تتكلم وقت التكفوز. يعني على الأقل خليني أسولف مع خويي لين تخلص شغلك أنت.
On round number 1, 6 and 7 KD -1 through the first map of this series.
What was his KD?
Don't say it,
What was his KD?
For the love of God, just move on.
So how many kills?
6 kills.
How many deaths?
7 deaths.
That's 6-7.
All right.
6-7.
He's also been the highest rated player.
Okay.
Let the people let it marinate. Let the people
What a marinate? What? What the? ليه؟
the Rainbow Six Twitch chat right now, you would see 6-7 dominant.
6-7.
Times a little bit, Parker. I hate to call you out like that.
Twitch.tv/Rainbow. Oh, well, would you look at that?
NJR enters this match with a 125 EPS. Again, that is front runner for MVP of the major. He has been their best player. All
was tricky to really pin down. I mean, they went through different leadership. They brought in some different players. Like, just think about the went through.
ليش يحطون فقرات قدام البيسيات؟ هو يستوعب ليش يحطون فقرات؟ مرة شيء غريب مرة. يلعبون كيتشن.
Slow start for the Rebellion, Parker. This is exactly how they like to attack on Nighthaven Labs as well, and this will be a trend throughout this series. They're not going to be rushing into the building in these early gunfights. They're happy to take their time. Their drone game was so good on Nighthaven Labs that it can be good once again here on Chalet, playing on the outside window angles. Of course, they didn't ban out that Azami, but it's not being played by Dark Zero. Instead, it was the Castle Band to come through from SR, and it makes things a little bit more awkward with all of these windows staying upright. Surf jumping in the building.
Surf manages to live a little bit longer than we might have expected. Rexham was looking for a cross on that upside down rappel. Only J90 will move now as out goes a grenade from Surf. Its target manages to evade it for now, but he gets Newers on the run. Surf misses a golden opportunity. He's in the middle of the site.
ما عندهم البوم. حلو. اوكي امبي بالتركيبي.
Even with SR in control of the site, it's not favorable for them just yet. DZ have so much
not as important. Canadian running Twitch and operator.
Nice. ابدأ اول كل.
You referenced Fultz's contributions in the first round. They will not come to pass now as there's 40 seconds left. Surf has not been pushed out of the bomb site at all, Jesse. He's still in there lingering.
But neither team sees much value in holding site control if you don't have positions up above. That's why Canadian pushes up the solar stairs, forced back by the smoke, and will have to go
بلانت.
for
ليش البلانت تأخر؟
يا
عمري.
Kino taking down.
لا يسارك.
And now a jump out as J90 gets one point.
Great, nice.
Surf calling for help inside the site. Canadian, where are you in the count? Surf shredding everybody. There goes the defuse kit. It's a 2v2 with plenty of time left. But Dark Zero's inability to flush out the
تدري شتكن تدري إنه شتكن.
Spoit dies the hands of NJR, but it was all over before that kill comes in.
ما بهم نعطيهم.
Discipline.
On to Twitch they will go. A very
Nice.
incredibly valuable operator on this
Nice.
lineup. Rexon throws himself in. J9
Oh, yeah.
Jack's
Oh.
mannequin shredded as there goes Rexon to Kino.
وش قاعد تسوون ذولا؟ ايش قاعد تسوون؟
Great opportunity from Dark.
والله ما ادري والله.
Even when things go bad.
Yeah, still, we're seeing SR get a little bit more active. They're trying to find these gaps and exploit them, but there are refrags coming out from DZ 4v4 now. Spoit just really even just concede them and then stop this execute when it comes through.
And they were surveying the perimeter. As you saw that Denari tripwire established around bar, the Solus of Fultz will hit the deck as both teams kill one apiece. Neither able to shake each other for the moment. Ambi holding that defuse kit. Kills not coming as easily for Rebellion here on this map. They might be changing that now as they take the lead on round number 3. Fultz will be harassed by that death mark, leaving Newers as the X factor, and he finds one, but he loses the duel. Surf takes care of him, and Fultz is on the run now over by Backbar. Still being hunted down, his whereabouts known by Ambi. 3 players will
let's
search
go,
for him.
let's
Spoit gets the
go.
job done, and
والله
they're
والله
on the
جنون
board.
والله والله جنون.
How good is
In map number 1 onwards, it obviously did not end up happening. And it was won flawlessly by DZ. Very little that we saw from DZ that looked bad. And hey, history's repeating itself. J9
Let's go.
Fultz with the 2 opening picks. 2 minutes still to go. Rebellion already knocked astride as the 2 tips of the spear in the previous map right now combined for a single kill. Rexon and Ambi in the ground.
Yeah, so good. Again, this used to be a
شيء جيد إنه ما
back on
يفوز.
SSG, Fultz and J9O, but they've played a much more active role since that's been established over years of playing on
Hello,
SSG. It's
hello.
been so big for them.
Everybody getting active now. NJR with another pick for Dark Zero. DZ just have 2 more to find, and they will go right back to the lead that they had prior to the start of round number 3. Spoit and Canadian often coupled together. Canadian gunned down by Fultz. Fultz having a sensational game so far. 6 picks for the captain, as it could very well be another a 4K from Fultz to give us a flawless.
Bit of a cheeky play, but it's the blitz that's in early.
Canadian back on that shield. Down goes Fultz, but they trade it so well. Surf dies elsewhere. Twitch drone off the board. Could be somewhat integral for this defender lineup of Dark Zero. Rexon gets NJR as the mayor goes for the
نايس
peak.
مجنون
He'll be back in
خلاص
offense.
انت العب ورا
Advantage for Rebellion now. as
ريكسون
it's
العب
actually
ورا
very early
واستخدم
on.
الابيلتي
Still yet to
بس
hit
بس
the 1
بس
minute
بس
mark.
A strangely aggressive swing from NJR. You don't see him making risks like that too often, but he does get hard punished there on the top floor by Rexon with the DMR. So really nice to counter that pressure from SR. This is a bomb site they struggled with through the first quarter, but they've had a good answer so far.
J9O plugging holes, trying to waste time. Canadian now on the hunt, dancing around the gas. That's an
غلط
embarrassing
غلط
loss as Kino shuts him down. Nade lands in his lap. He dances around it, throws the gas to buy himself some time. Kino's also been able to get case control as there goes the other nade, and Kino is still surviving. This is incredible. Newers there for the assist. Dark Zero is everywhere all at once. A 3rd nade, and Ambi will get the follow-up. Finally, they dig Kino out of this position.
And even
ضيع
after all that
بلكيات
time
كثير.
waste, SR still have a pretty good number on the clock, Parker. Over 60 seconds still in this round. They can work with this 2v2 lead. Of course, they've got lots of information. The Lion and the Deimos coming through. You're out of Lion scans, but even still, you can get some really good intel on these last couple players. You have not quite full top control. J9O is up here, but you've got to be so careful if you're going for a plant.
Oh, and he's got the read on it. Jack seeing through those holes down below. This top floor was the main impediment for Rebellion last time. Surf sat down inside of this bomb site. The previous attempt. They don't have him now. They've got Ambi and Rexon to try to bail themselves out of this position. They were terrific on map number 1. They have not shown up the way that SR has needed them. There's a fall off for Rexon with 30 seconds to go. That looked like it might have been a mistake. Maybe he wanted the late flank. A double drop on in now as J9O will hit onto that death mark. He'll find himself the mute jammer. Rexon picked off by Newers. It was a 4K from Fultz in the previous round. J9O will say, you settle for 3, pal. The round goes in favor of Dark Zero. My goodness, they are demolishing the Rebellion.
What a bounce back. Such a strong round from DZ, top to bottom. Parker, again in that 2v2, I get a little bit worried because the Deimos tracks are there for SR, but Dark Zero, they are never really predictable. Right when they start to send a player up towards the top floor on the side of the Rebellion, DZ drop that hatch, they retake the site control. Brilliant shots being hit by both Newers and J9O in that 2v2. Some big moments coming out to clutch that one up. And of course, play right here on the stairs. I mean, this was crazy. The fact that he doesn't get blind by the blitz there is insane. And then he just uses that to completely dominate the rest of the round. All of SR's attack has to
النكي
turn
والله
their
النكي
focus.
المفروض يتفلش
Makes them pay so
المفروض
much.
يتفلش
I mean, that is a
قهر.
tough position. It could bet.
لو نتفلش كان
He drops
فزنا
it on his head.
فزنا
It's there
الراوند.
toe use than usual, Jesse. He's just not unable, or he's been unable to hit these marks. Oh my goodness, that's a nasty one. When Newer starts to do stuff like that, you've got to be scared. He certainly has the potential to dominate a game. Down goes Fultz, down goes NJR. A good 1-2 punch from the Rebellion. Half the round still to go. J9 on the board as down goes Spoit. Canadian getting diffused, gets the halfway. Where is the coverage? Trying to get to the site, shut down by the Rebellion. And now it's all up to Kino.
ايه
Pushes him out of the ball.
ايه يشتغل الحين ايه بدا يشتغل.
The half for DZ. They do
اوكي
what
اوكي
they
اوكي
need
اوكي
to do.
دهنس
Here
دهنس
on Shadow.
دهنس.
Wanting to take this library side before anything gets too crazy.
And they're very quick to the punch here. 45 seconds chasing down the Denari. Kino gets Ambi, bites off more than he can chew. Spoit as his teammates back. Down goes Rexen. Ambi and Rexen having a tough one. There goes Spoit as well. If you read into the numbers and you think the Rebellion really are as underwater on these defensive numbers, then you can just go in quickly and overwhelm them. If that was the plan for Dark Zero, it's working out very effectively. Canadian yet to find a kill. He will have to turn that around as Dark Zero have made this easy. Oh my God! One of the most dominant rounds so far in this series.
He's it early on Chalet.
والله لعبوها صح
I mean,
والله.
at this point, you do have to wonder if you just
ما كان في
mentally
شيء.
move on to the next map.
كل يسوونه
Exactly.
شوفوا فاير الحين
About map number one.
اخطاء
Hey,
كابس
we were
كابس.
maybe hoping
That shield play, it still beat them. It was
Nice.
still a difficult proposition. But they at least know that what they were expecting is what they're going to get against this Dark Zero.
scoreline should suggest that, but just because you're even in round count doesn't mean the kills are going to be coming your way. This is a rough spot to be in for Rexen, looking to not be the first casualty. That's where the assault from Dark Zero will come. Logic Bomb's following up on that Capitao arrow. This is a bit of a rough one right now as Fultz guns down. Rexen hits him with the good night in all chats. Dark Zero got the start that they wanted here on round number 8.
What do you do as a response for the Rebellion? You've got to find some way to make a play.
Damn,
Which means
والله.
flash out of your current
والله
positions.
قطع عليه والله.
Swing from Spoit. He can sit just inside the mezzanine for now. They haven't really applied that pressure that they're looking to, but the players on Dark Zero are all.
Spoit has taken up spot in that same area Rexen was playing in, a very critical part of this map, but he's punished by J90. DZ hunting SR for sport at this point. A slower round, but Dark Zero looked just as methodical as they did the time before. That calls upon the 3 remaining players from Rebellion with a minute to go to coalesce around this bomb site. Can they do it, Jesse?
They've still got 2 toxic babes from Surf. They've got some good plant now to play around. They really need to get aggressive. That's why you see Canadian all the way over towards Basement Hall. Newers finds Ambi. The aggressive moves aren't paying off, and now it's a 2v5.
And it's Surf and Canadian yet again. Canadian still searching for that first kill. They will call upon him as well as Surf does double duty. Watching in Freezer as a nade drops in his lap. He just manages to inch away from it as the toxic gas goes out. Canadian out-dueled, and there goes Surf. Another flawless round as Dark Zero moves to map points. Utter dog.
وهو 90% مضمونه دارك زيرو الحين. اوكي قصدي انه في احتماليه انه يقلبونها كامل، يقلبون الجيم كامل، لان المنتل عندهم 0 في شاليه الحين. ما اتوقع يقدرون يجيبونه. انا ما اتوقع، بس اذا جابوا هالراوند بتتغير النسبة من 90% الدارك زيرو الى 70%. وتفرق 70% تفرق.
Back in the days when he was on OC and Super was on Elephant Gang, it was the good old days down in Tier 2, let me tell you.
This one could be over quickly if Dark Zero snaps their fingers and rushes into the site. They've already got utility pushing these Rebellion players into their waiting arms. Logic bombs go off, bees as well, landing in the lap of Canadian is through the smoke. Kino will now hunt for something. Make a misstep in the Rebellion's round, could go up in smoke. J90 punishing Spoit. Nobody on the Rebellion able to put up much of a fight on this second half at all. Halfway point, still damage being done. There goes Surf. Canadian taking serious damage. This one just might be over already, and we've still got a minute and a half to go.
What do you do with SR? You have to be able to find a way to battle back, but at this point, map 3 just seems like it is looming in the wings. J90 already a single kill.
نعم
Why not another?
بيتك هو
Finds Canadian
بيتك
rotation and Ambi and Rex.
بيتك عشان تمشي يلعن ابو الجنون. تدري انه في واحد هناك.
Fourth flawless round for DZ. Rexen says no. Down goes Kino, unable to to stop the defuse kit, and a drop will not be had. The mayor shuts them down. They dog walk SR on their own map, and we will go to bank all tied up.
Nice.
Go to a best of 3 in Salt Lake City. That's exactly what these two teams expected. Dominant performances on their